Very serious.
If she didn't like it, she could have made it try right there.
That's actually kind of what I love about the show is it is sort of like.
Well, how much of your performance is helped also by the chemistry of those around you? How much does that feed into?
Yeah, I mean that's I think, you know, as Eric was saying too, is the group of people that we've been fortunate enough to work with. I mean, especially with comedy, when you throw the ball, you trust that they're going to throw the ball back to you. And you can, nothing is funner than riding that comic wave with somebody, when you can just feel like the chemistry's there and you're gelling and you're both getting it. And even in camera or in TV and film, you don't have an audience, but you can feel the audience sometimes on set. You can feel if the energy shifts or people are laughing behind the camera or something, and you just know it's working. And like when you're working with someone like Julia, you know, Louis-Dreyfus or any of the cast, to have that trust and to ride that wave together, there really is nothing like it. It's just fun. It's really fun.
Great. Wendy, I wanted to ask you that question too about chemistry and how much that feeds in, and whether sometimes it doesn't and you have to sort of take up some slack, or whether it's always working.
Well, as far as process goes, I'm with you on that. Like, you don't know how you show up and do things some days. You just have to rally and you just have to get there, okay? But the chemistry will get you there.
Yeah.
If you know that you have the support of your co-stars, or you know that you can easily get into a groove with them, you find it. You find it, and you can find your way, and you can get on track, even if you've, you know, been in traffic on the 405 for 2 hours and you don't have time to light your incense and chant and do all your processy things. The chemistry, thank God, on our show, I feel like Jeff Garlin is my husband, and he probably feels like I'm his wife.
Really?
Because I nag him. I nag him, you see.
Oh, okay.
And I check the kids' Twitter accounts, and I get on their cases. No, I don't. But I feel as protective of them as my family as I would if I really had kids.
Now, did you know any of them before this?
I sort of knew Jeff. I had met Jeff a couple times socially, but no. And we did not have any time to get to know each other. So our first day of shooting was the first time we all met all together. So luckily it worked.
So was there an instant click?
There was, thank God.
Which is such a thank God moment, because many times it's not that.
Many times
and you're just
it's
like,
not that.
Oh, this is going to be interesting, you know, and you sometimes have to, I don't know, not like it happens all the time, but if you're on a gig or something and you can feel like you guys just aren't jiving, you're like, okay, this is going to be interesting, but when you have that immediate trust, you're like, oh, thank God.
It makes all the difference.
Jesse had the job of Mitchell before me. He loves telling everyone that, but when I finally got my part of Cam, we exchanged emails at the test, or no, he got my email or number from Steve Levitan or something, and texted me and said, well, you know, you got the job, congratulations, we should go have coffee or something. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. So we make a date for Monday or whatever it was, and we go to cafe in Silver Lake, and we look around, and it's a lot of couples, and we realized our first meeting was on Valentine's Day in a cafe. So that's where Mitch and Cam started, I guess, if you will.
That's such a good story.